Welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And now the Lakers starting group. Shot is out there with Johnson. Then there's Worthy. Then there's Divac, and it's Perkins in at the four-man position. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. On the wing, Scott, defended by Wilkins. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Even this early on, Brent, have you been on teams where you just knew changes were coming down the road?
Yeah, most of that, Kevin, I think happens because of internally what's going on with the team. On the floor, you're going to see guys operating in the offense, playing pick and roll, but
it's behind the curtains where you just begin to feel, right?
Good executives and good coaching staffs understand communicating to the people in the front office to say, hey, if we stay this way, our potential, instead of growing, is not knowing how low we're going to go. So we need to make some changes.
Now here's Divac. Back to Worthy. No one near him. The shot is good off the backboard. Worthy's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Lakers.
Well, the Knicks had a lot of turnover trading for expiring contracts. They did what they could to accommodate the wishes of a lot of vets.
Yeah, the problem right now for the Knicks is they're not inviting to a lot of free agents, and that's really where they're trying to make their play. So fascinating over the course of the past decade that New York has not been able to attract the top-tier talent. So building through the draft, Coach Fizdale hopeful that they'll land a star one way or another.
Both free throws good from Ewing.
Well, Fizdale, part of those great teams in Miami as an assistant coach with Eric Spoelstra. He coaches with a lot of fire and enthusiasm, is very involved emotionally in what his team does on a daily basis, and it's why a lot of these young players are gravitating towards his coaching style.
Rebound the Lakers. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kicks it out to Johnson. High post Divac. The shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And New York hope that Fizdale's likability would be a factor in free agency.
Yeah, I think it's going to help the Knicks as they move forward here. Try to find some stability with their coach. That way David Fizdale and his messaging can remain consistent with the type of players that they try to attract here to Gotham.
On the basket by Ewing.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Scott. Back to Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Cheeks the pass to Vandeweghe. Ewing. Releases from 15. Tries again. Here's Oakley. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
And the Knicks with possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles. Vandeweghe misses. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Worthy, and it's blocked. Here's Wilkins. Here's the pass to Vandeweghe. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Johnson outside. Pass to Divac. tipped away.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Here's Cheeks. No points in the game yet for him. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. So the wing on the left. Here's Worthy. Out of hand on it. Pass to Cheeks from outside the arc. Here's Oakley, who's back up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night. And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 2. Here's Cheeks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Ewing. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Johnson dishes to Perkins. Excellent defense there from Ewing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Scott. And the 3 off target. New York shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Passes it to Cheeks. The pass to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Johnson. He has 5. Teagle the pass to Thompson. Kicks it to Scott. Now Perkins defended by Wilkins. No good from Perkins. The Knicks with the lead. Down low, Oakley. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league is going.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
Wilkins against Scott. Wilkins' shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Scott. The feed to Green. And Ewing sends it back. Wilkins passes to Oakley. Oh, that was something else.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Vandeweghe. Power down with both hands.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Teagle. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Green. It doesn't go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Hawks. Jackson passes to Vandeweghe. No good with the triple.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Fred, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Right side Worthy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Lakers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And both free throws good for Worthy. Now here is Starks. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now here's defense. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Worthy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Johnson.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Green kicks to Johnson. Goes up to the stripe. Doesn't go for him. Outside Jackson. Scott pulls it in.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And the Knicks with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
From the corner, he squares up and sinks it. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead. Knicks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Divac with the block. Here's Wilkins. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Outside, Scott. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Divac misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Johnson. The Knicks making the shot. He feeds it to Worthy. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Right side Jackson over Johnson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Lakers have possession. 3-point lead. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And here's Starks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Starks.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Johnson outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers on top. They lead by 3.